Welcome. It's we're on page 26 now, and this is cool. This is a little duet. So, what does he talk about at the top here? Tempo. So he's giving us just this introduction um, to the terms. So moderate tempo, moderate tempo. This is interesting. Just as a note, Pleyel. I see that's up on the top here, top right, written by Pleyel, and one of the more famous violin um, method books from previous generations, olden days. I think it was, oh geez, I don't know what to put a date on it, well over 100 years ago. And a lot of the early mandolin, and even still now, let's say mandolin methodology was directly stolen from violin books. So there you go. I'm going to play. Um, I'm going to play through the top part, so your part, once, without the repeats, right? Just so you can get it in your ear and play along with me. Make sure that we're doing the right thing. We're doing the same thing, and then I'll play the second line, the accompaniment, for you to play over with the repeats. So here we go. We're playing your part together. Line one. One. And we come in on beat one. Sorry, we come in on beat three as a pickup note. See that pickup note at the first? So I'll count in a whole bar for nothing, and I'll count to two, and we're in on three. It'll make sense. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Going on. 1, 2, 3, 1. I like that bit. I really like that bit. And that bit. Oh no. Sorry. I'm gonna play the last. I'm gonna play the last four bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry about that. Okay, isn't it cool? I love that second half where it does that sort of the minory thing, but also that descending G sharp, G natural, F sharp, F natural. We're going through all the notes there. Okay, so let's play it again together. I'm playing the second line, you're playing the first line, and you're coming in before me. So we'll count in just like before. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And repeat. That's fun. That's really lovely. I bet it sounded nice with the two parts. I wish I could hear what just happened. I bet it was awesome. All right, the upstroke. Okay, so introducing the upstroke. I like that it's been this long till this book has introduced the upstroke. So now we've got meaning you, have a really good solid downstroke, and that's the foundation for all our playing. And then the upstroke is really, it's just, I don't want to say an afterthought, but it's just really the returning of the pick for the next downstroke, but instead of sort of coming up over the string, we follow the exact same arc of motion that our downs, because if we're doing downstrokes, successive downstrokes, we kind of have to move out a little bit to avoid that string. I'm sure you're doing that without even realizing it. And now we don't move out, we just literally retrace the steps, retrace the arc of the downstroke to come back up. And what you'll find is with this hand position, this downward oriented hand position, some books call it the low position, it means that we're actually only going to be hitting the just one string of the pair on the way up, and that's fine. That's what we're going for here. So we go down on both. We go like for an A, for example, do everything you've been doing up to now, just normal, and then you just literally retrace that arc and have a look. You're only going to get one string, and if you wanted to actually get two strings, you'd have to actually position your hand, your pick more perpendicular to the top of the instrument. And we will get to that, particularly for tremolo. But for now, we're keeping this downward pick action, low hand angle, forward slant. Anyway, we'll talk about that in your lesson. A visit to the relatives. Okay. So you can see the upstroke is a V symbol, and it's an up bow. It's an up bow on a fiddle. So, and the down bow is that funny little upside down, I don't know, a little square sort of box without a bit missing. That is the end of the bow that you adjust, which is square, and the V is the tip of a violin bow, which is pointed. So this is a direct borrowing of violin bow stroke direction indications. Anyway, here we go. Just because it's like a running line of quavers doesn't mean we're going to play them at blistering speeds. We're going to play it nice and slow to get used to it. And let's just have a quick look. It starts off in C major, then it goes to A minor, the relative minor, A minor, harmonic mode though, harmonic minor, then it turns into melodic, and then eventually we come home from visiting the relatives, which is always nice to come home. I love my relatives. 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, that's too fast. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So far, so good. Looking ahead, right? Always try to look a little bit ahead of the bar that you're on. It's like riding a bike. If you only look at your front wheel, looking straight down, if something's in your way, it's too late. 4. The faster you go, the further ahead you have to look. So I'm looking at this bar, but I'm also looking at what the next note of the next bar I was prepared. I'm looking ahead. It's like skimming. Melodic. F sharps. A's. Next bar. B's. I'm looking the next bar. It's got F sharps. 3, 4. Looking a little bit ahead. relaxing. You looking ahead? All right. Well done. I'll see you in the next video or at your lesson. Bye.